Welcome to Mostly Speakers. Today's short video is going to reveal some differences that 70 plus years brings to professional grade speakers. I'm going to compare three speakers ranging from the 1940s to the 2010s. I'm going to begin with the oldest speaker in my collection, the Altec Lansing 288C horn, which is from 1947. Here are some facts about it. The Altec Model 288C is made out of cast aluminum and has a 20-pound Alnico-type magnet with a magnetic flux density of 16,000 Gauss. With the horn, the total weight is 40 pounds. With this high-power magnet, the horn is capable of producing 115 decibels at 1 watt of power output. It has a frequency response of 500 to 16,000 cycles. Total power is 40 watts. Let's fast forward to the 1970s and PA cabinets looked more like this. This is an ElectroVoice Model Century 4 loudspeaker with two 12-inch woofers each and a constant directivity mid-range horn and tweeter. It weighs 150 pounds and is less efficient than the Altec at only 100 decibels with 1 watt of power. Audio playback range is from 50 Hz to 18 kHz. Maximum power handling was never specified from the manufacturer because of the adjustable tweeter attenuator. It is capable of anywhere from 50 watts at flat to 2000 watts rolled off. The newest speakers I am featuring here are now 13 years old. These JBL CBT70J series speakers are from 2010. Each cabinet contains 4 5-inch woofers. The section on the right is the top half, and the left is the bass extension. The cabinet on the right contains 16 1-inch tweeters in a shaded amplitude curved array. Between these both, it is capable of 1000 watts power continuous, 4000 watts peak, and is the least sensitive at only 90 decibels at 1 watt, although depending on which number is read on the spec sheet, between 90 and 98 decibels. The system boasts a wide audio range of 45 Hz to 20 kHz for full range audio without a subwoofer. Both plastic cabinets have a combined weight of 45 pounds. An interesting fact, both the ElectroVoice constant directivity horns and the JBL constant beamwidth transducer were designed by a great audio engineer by the name of Don Keel. So there is something in common. I am now going to give you an audio demo. Some would argue that this is not worth doing, but I am going to do it in this case, and I think you will hear a difference even if you listen with a smartphone. I will begin now playing an excerpt from the 1812 Overture. This recording came off a vinyl record, so there is also record noise and pops mixed in the audio. You have been warned. First, I will play over the Altec horn, which is normally DSP crossed over and biamped with the custom mid-bass cabinets, but for this demo, I will have those muted. Keep in mind that the Altec Voice of the Theater system would normally have a 15-inch bass horn, but where these came from, there wasn't one. I will then switch to the ElectroVoice speakers, which are also the only ones playing in stereo today, and then to the JBLs. Please chime in the comments and let me know what you think. Be nice, of course. And thanks for watching. So as I was editing this video, I realized that the old recording of the 1812 Overture may not be quite the best choice for demoing these speakers. It is not a modern sound at all. However, I was able to test much more modern recordings off camera, and I was very surprised at really how good the JBLs sound despite their size. It is a bit sibilant with all 16 tweeters, but it was surprisingly full sounding as well. And I was impressed how well it rendered the vintage recording. The same is true with my large ElectroVoice horns, which are actually a little bass shy. Doing this comparison, I realized that they actually performed very much like modern speakers. They are equally capable of rendering vintage recordings accurately and simultaneously reproduce modern recordings just as well as any other modern speaker. I can't say much at this point for the Altec horn, as it is missing its bass counterpart. But what I do like about it is if that you want to know how things sounded way back in the day, this was it.